think of Brazilian football in its purest form, and it's hard not to think of Socrates, a player who epitomised the beautiful game. Famous for smoking 2 packets of cigarettes a day, he was never considered a natural athlete. Yet the willowy playmaker made up for it with a rare intelligence and distinctive footballing philosophy.
Someone who thinks doesn't run. Someone who runs doesn't think.
A doctor of both medicine and philosophy, Socrates is perhaps best remembered as captain of the finest Brazilian team never to win a World Cup. His graceful running was at the heart of a side that scored at will and dazzled all before them with a thrilling brand of fluid attacking football in 1982. Yet the favourites crashed out to the eventual champions Italy, a result that shocked the world of football. Socrates came to prominence at Sao Paulo giants Corinthians in the late 70s and early 80s. He inspired the club to 3 regional titles. Pelé once stated that Socrates played football better backwards than most players going forwards. On the pitch, he was as imaginative as he was intelligent. Off it, the chain-smoking, beer-drinking intellectual doctor was something of a revolutionary.
A footballer has a lot of power. It's the only job where the employee has more power than the boss. He has the masses in his hands.
Socrates used his power to found Corinthian democracy. Everything at the club was now decided by vote, from the daily training schedule to the club's transfer policy.
The vote was totally democratic. So the kitman or masseur were just as much a part of the structure of the club, and their vote had the same weight as the club directors. Or the third choice keeper had the same say as me, captain of Brazil.
In 1984, the movement drew a stunning 1.5 million people to a rally in the heart of Sao Paulo, demanding a democratic presidential election. Socrates vowed to leave the country if the motion wasn't approved, but the rally failed. Corinthian democracy disbanded, and he kept his promise.
I went to Italy mainly due to a political decision of mine, as there were things going on back home. That's why I left. Otherwise, I'd never have gone. I simply had no interest. I spent 1 miserable year there and came running back. My life is definitely here in Brazil.